Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
Another beautiful morning in Jackson right now, 59 degrees, and today we are expecting a high of 80.
Ooh.
And Friday will be beautiful as well.
Yeah, it was wonderful yesterday. I got a chance to play golf for the first time this year.
Man, you're so lucky.
I am lucky. Yeah. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. Yeah, it was nice. It's like it went from winter to summer. And that's how it felt, just like that. It was great. So, very good. And it did turn 80 yesterday. I wondered.
Officially at the Reynolds Field, 79 was the high.
Okay, because in my car I saw 80, and I know that we get ice cream around here once it turns 80. So.
We would have accepted the car thermometer, but at that point, Brandon was gone.
I was gone.
Adam was gone. Lucas was gone.
Noah was gone.
Yeah, so I would have just had ice cream for myself. So
yeah, okay. Well, we'll do it another day.
Maybe today. Maybe today.
Yeah, we'll take a rain check.
We still have a red flag warning in effect because of the. Well, we're not going to have winds as strong as yesterday, but it will be breezy. We have low humidity, warm temperatures, chance of wildfires. So just be careful with open flames.
Wildfires.
Yeah.
Really?
Grass fires, wildfires.
Wildfires. I don't know if we have enough land to be considered wild, but maybe we do.
Every year you ask the fire department, they'll tell you, well, you got grass fires. It's grass fire season. So be careful.
Yeah, the burning leaves season too. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah, I know. I noticed some people burning yesterday.
Yeah, in the front yard. I see a lot of people doing that in the front yard.
Someone actually, I don't know, can't believe it, but somebody set a fire, made a little campfire in Mount Evergreen Cemetery.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Really?
Please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that. Please do not. Cascades is hosting the Spring Thaw, speaking of golf, and that will be the 29th and 30th out at Cascades. If you'd like to sign up, visit cascadesgolfcourse.com. Noah and I were out at Cascades on Tuesday, and the back nine should be open this weekend. So yeah, it's looking good. I mean, all the tree work, right?
Yeah. We haven't had a lot of rain, so we shouldn't have mud, and people should be able to take carts out.
Yep.
Although in Fort Lauderdale, they got something like 28 inches of rain in one day.
Yeah, it's amazing. The Fort Lauderdale airport will be closed until noon, and there's a lot of people stranded down there, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Florida, always something bad happening in Florida.
Yeah, they've had a wet April so far, and a whole season of rain in one day.
Oh my gosh. Have you checked the weather for a couple weeks?
That's right.
Yeah. Have you noticed how quickly the schedule fills up once the weather gets nice? It feels like something every single weekend, every single day, and my schedule's already booked.
Everybody's busy, and today we've got a few things. Today it's the grand reopening of the Ellis Sharp Museum gift shop, which was closed, and this was before the pandemic. Somebody thought, well, let's close the gift shop, and it was and if you're the person that made that decision or you're watching, I'm sorry for saying this, but that was idiotic.
Ooh.
But it will reopen now.
Yeah, it'll be open. Yeah, it should be good.
I mean, when you go to the museum, you want, after you go through the tours, maybe you want to buy a little trinket.
You want to buy a gift. And my grandmother used to work at that gift shop.
That's right. Starting today, you'll be able to do that, and they'll have refreshments from 5 till 7. We've got a big show Sunday, thanks to Jackson College. What's happening?
Oh, at Jackson College, I have the information right here. You're not going to believe this. 3 times the music, 1 great show. So it's a community concert band, Jazzy Jets, and the JC Drumline presenting their spring concert Sunday, April 16th at 3 o'clock. Guess what? The concert is free and open to all. So no excuses. Enjoy. Yeah, so 3 o'clock on Sunday in the Harold Sheffer Music Hall at the Potter Center.
Should be an awesome show.
Yes.
Are you wearing any special shoes today that we should use the shoe cam for?
No, I'm not. I get ridiculed by my coworkers every time I wear something like that.
Andy has a massive shoe collection, and unfortunately you didn't get a prized pair of shoes that was auctioned on Tuesday at Sotheby's auction house. This pair of Michael Jordan's shoes, the Nike Air Jordan 13, worn during the 1998 NBA Finals, known as the Last Dance, the final year with the Bulls. How much do you think this pair of sneakers went for at auction?
Well, I know because I'm a psychopath. Okay. You know what was beautiful about when I was in high school is it was during when Michael Jordan had, in my opinion, like 4 of the best shoes released. So I actually have these. Not this pair. This one went for $2.2 million.
Yeah. And there's a big movie out with about Nike and the Michael Jordan relationship and how this one person essentially made Nike the billion-dollar behemoth that is.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I would love those shoes.
The actual shoe. Do you know the provenance of these? The provenance of these shoes. After the game, Michael Jordan autographed the shoes.
Gave them to a trainer.
Gave them to a ball boy.
Ball boy. Yeah.
And it's not known if the ball boy went on to sell the shoes.
So this is I believe this is the second sale. So the ball boy sold them. He was. They had a story in Utah years ago. The ball boy did sell them, and then this is the second go around. So, I believe so. 2.2 mil.
Interesting.
Yeah, Michael Jordan gave a lot of his shoes to ball boys and trainers. And a lot of those kids are rich because of it, to be honest with you. There's a trainer for the Bulls that Michael Jordan gave over 50 pairs of game-worn shoes to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, those are worth.
Did he wear just a new pair of shoes every
game? Every game.
Oh, wow.
Every game.
Awesome. In Lansing, they're working on a variety of things. One, they want to make it illegal to text or use your phone at all while you're driving. And they're also likely to pass a bill that would put electronic speed cams in construction zones. It's been a big problem. People are speeding through the construction zones. Did you know last year there were more than 800 construction zone fatalities in the entire United States?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's insane.
That is a lot. I always slow down very, very carefully.
So the traffic cameras, you'd get a bill in the mail.
Well,
fines up to $300.
Wow. I'm starting to get bills in the mail from these tolls. You know, I was traveling, and some of the tolls you have to stop at and pay, and some they just read your license plate and mail you a bill.
Well, it's amazing what the electronics can do.
Right.
And the computers.
But I had a rental car.
AI. Have you seen all the crazy things AI can do?
Yes, I have.
They can actually. I thought I would try the AI engine, and I searched for what would Andy Hawley look like if he was the King of England.
And you made it?
This is what came up.
Yeah, it is sickening, isn't it?
It is pretty amazing. So after I did that, I thought, well, what else?
Well, what else could we do?
What else could we do?
Was Adam doing this with you?
I was able to amazingly do it
God.
all myself. What would Andy look like with a mustache? Have you ever? You've had a mustache.
No, I haven't. Dirt stash.
That's not bad. And those are your sunglasses. What would Andy look like in a graphic novel?
That looks like maybe could be on the cover of a smut novel.
Again, it's a little mustache. What would Andy look like in the 1940s? I think
I look the same hair.
He'd be very dapper.
Yeah, my eyes are still goofy in the 40s.
Yep, that didn't change. What would Andy look like in the 1880s? Having a picnic.
A picnic under an oak.
Under the oaks. What would Andy look like making a date in high school?
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, give me a call. What would Andy look like in a action movie?
Jeez.
Interesting. What would Andy look like?
That's what I look like when I'm in weddings.
His wedding.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's amazing this. What would Andy look like with a fro? You know,
I had hair like that at one point.
That's right, yeah,
Yeah,
in high school.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah. So there you are. That's what AI would do.
That's it?
Could do, yeah.
You don't have anything?
I do have a lot more. But
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You don't have like what I would look like if I was a woman, do you?
Actually,
Oh, jeez. Gosh, check this out. So Monday, you probably won't believe the story. Monday, the Jackson County Airport is getting a flight of all canine passengers.
What?
You believe this? All canines and puppies.
oh, rescued. They've been
Yes,
rescued?
rescue dogs from Texas. So the Jackson County Animal Shelter has collaborated with this, with an overcrowded shelter in Texas, and these pets were at risk of euthanization, and so 25 dogs are flying in on Monday to the Jackson County Airport, and it's the first ever all canine passenger
It's a big
plane.
pilot.
How'd you like to be the pilot of that? Oh my gosh.
Do they bark with an accent?
I don't, a southern accent. Yeah, I don't know. If I was the pilot of that plane, I would probably ask for double pay.
We have the world's smallest dog now. The Guinness World Book of Records has determined that this Chihuahua is the world's, the tiniest dog, both in height and length. It's just 3.59 inches tall
Wow.
and 5 inches long.
Holy cow.
So, you know, we've had Paris Hilton's Tinkerbell, famous Chihuahua, the Taco Bell dog, Beverly Hills Chihuahua film. We've got now the world's tiniest, and Brandon's parents had a Chihuahua, Jack, for a while. But they are,
Wow.
yeah, smaller
How-
than a dollar bill. And the
about
owner
that?
says she's a bit of a diva.
Oh, there's the dollar
Wow.
bill for scale.
Isn't that amazing?
Very nice. Very, very nice. In case no one heard me the other day, happy birthday to Ron Ellison, who will be 70 on Friday. 70.
And your mom has a birthday the same day.
Same
tomorrow.
day.
Yes.
She will not be 70.
No, she won't.
She will not. So,
We
so
don't
there.
give the ages.
We don't give ages.
Well, you just gave Ron Ellison's age.
Yeah, but Ron's not my family, so I can do that for sure. Do we have time to talk about electric vehicles?
Sure.
Really?
If you want.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
Do you want to? Well,
Electric vehicles?
here's just quick math for you. All right, right now, how many electric vehicles are registered in the state of Michigan?
I don't know, 12, 14.
17,000. Guess how many regular vehicles are registered in the state of Michigan?
500,000.
Over 3 million.
Wow.
So, I mean, if you think about all these gaps and years, and we're going to be farther out than I think.
You know what's happening in England? The people bring their cars home to charge them. They set them out in the garage, and they've got the portable charging station. People are stealing them.
What?
So, and they're like $1,000 or more. So that's, new things, new technology brings new problems, and we're going to see all these problems. The batteries, they're going to go dump them out in the middle of Arizona, and they're going to. It's just. I see all kinds of.
I can tell you do. Let's take a look outside, shall we?
All right.
For Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Skycam. It's a beautiful day. There we are facing
The sun.
the sun. No, that is facing
East Michigan.
Yeah, East Michigan. A lot of traffic out there on the Glick today. Thanks to Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. Today's show also brought to you by Professional Tree Care. Their services include tree removal, stump grinding, tree trimming, land and lot clearing. PTC is family owned and operated, and get on their schedule for pruning, which ensures strong and healthy trees. Call them to get on their schedule, 499-2820, and we'll get to meet owner of Professional Tree Care, Chad Fox, later in today's show.
Today's show also being brought to you by Vermeulen's. On Saturday, they're having their giant warehouse mattress sale all day at their warehouse on High Street from 10 till 6. Check it out. Stop by Saturday.
Very good.
Big night in sports.
Big night in sports. Let's get to it. Our Extreme Dodge scoreboard brought to you by Extreme Dodge. And it was a busy night in Baseball. I don't want to get any of these scores wrong here, fellas. Baseball, Lumen Christi 6, Tecumseh 5 in an absolute thriller. Western 11. Western beat Eaton Rapids twice, excuse me. Hanover, listen to this score. Is this right? Am I going to get in trouble? Can I say it? All right, Brandon.
It is correct.
The only thing I can think is that Hanover Horton's very good.
Vandercook Lake is, they're trying, they're rebuilding, and give the kids credit who are working hard to make a season.
Hey, that's usually the stuff I say. Grass Lake, kind of surprising. I expected these games to be a little bit closer. I'll be anxious to hear from David Rice on what happened. 13-3, 12-0. Did Braden Lape pitch? 10 strikeouts for the Lapester.
Wow. Mr. All-American.
Mr. Everything. Braden Lape. Softball scores. It was, listen carefully now, Manchester 20, East Jackson 10, and then Manchester 8, East Jackson 7. Grass Lake swept Napoleon, and Hanover Horton swept Vandercook Lake as well. Let's see what happened in girls soccer. Columbia Central and Onstead 0-0. Vicksburg beat the Titans 3-0, and then Pioneer won golf, and Columbia won tennis. Here's what's coming up on deck for today, April 13th. Got a lot of baseball, a lot of softball, and girls soccer in action as well. Should be a great day for golf. Jackson hosts at Cascades, and then girls tennis, Milan at Columbia and Jackson at Monroe. Now, your son is like the assistant coach for that?
Yeah.
What time does he leave today?
I think he leaves about noon.
Well, this is insane. I'm going to talk to Suba Reddy, the head coach, and find out if Joe can get there maybe closer to game time. But good luck to the Viking tennis players nonetheless.
Who's on today's show?
We have a wonderful show. We're going to get things started with Kristen Pluta and Matthew Budd from the Jackson County Health Department right after this break.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
I use my brain power to help kids realize theirs. I am Henry.
When Tyler got his new heart, ours became whole again. We are Henry.
I'm a bike rider and a rare cancer survivor. I am Henry.
I move patients from point A to point B. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
I am Henry.
When you found your inner believer and all-around conqueror, you found your Henry.
Do you do landscaping?
Yes, we do. Our landscaping is creative and innovative. We'll make sure your yard is beautiful.
Do you do irrigation systems?
Yes, our irrigation systems are top of the line and will be designed to fit your watering needs.
What about lawn care?
We do that too. Our lawn care services will continue to keep your yard healthy and help it grow. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, serving South Central Michigan since 1986.
Welcome to Columbia School District. Our STEM courses offer success through hands-on learning. Faculty members are caring educators who give each student the one-on-one attention they deserve. Our points of pride include K-12 music emphasis, art exploratories, online virtual courses, musical drama productions, and blended learning. When searching for the right environment for your child, look no farther than Columbia Schools. Learn more at myeagles.org.
The Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill has something for everyone. They offer a large menu with a variety of meals to choose from, including many Middle Eastern options, along with the everyday favorites. Enjoy live music and dancing, pool table, huge bar and large banquet hall, perfect for your next gathering, wedding reception, graduation party, and more. And don't miss Sunday brunch, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience a great night out at the Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is imagining. Change is big, small, clean. Him, them, us, you. Together, we can bring clean energy to Michigan and protect the environment for generations to come. Learn about your clean energy choices and how you can become a force of change. consumersenergy.com/change.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. Today's show is brought to you by the Enchanted Forest Cafe, located on Ann Arbor Road. They have a brunch and Bloody Mary bar that is 8 to 3 p.m. every Sunday. Visit enchantedforest.com.
And as David Royce would say, it's a very fine Bloody Mary.
A very fine Bloody Mary, yes.
The Summit to Reduce Violence, second ever Summit to Reduce Violence, is coming up on Friday, April 21st at Jackson College. It'll start in the Dining Commons in Potter Center, continental breakfast program, guest speaker, Dr. Chris Meldy from Michigan State, and then everyone will walk over to Burt Walker Hall for more of the programming, and then lunch. Everything is free, everyone is welcome. Be part of the Summit to Reduce Violence, Jackson County Prosecutor, Jackson County Sheriff, Jackson Police, Jackson College, and others working on this summit. Joining us now from the Jackson County Health Department, we have Health Officer Kristen Pluta and Deputy Health Officer Matthew Budd. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Officers.
Officers.
Thanks for having us.
Officers.
Officers. And Matt is also an RN.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm happy to be a nurse.
Yeah. And an expert and one of Matt's favorite topics to talk about.
Yeah, well, I think it's really important to talk about sexual health. I think that's probably the first place to start, right, is just normalizing that conversation so that way we can help people figure out how to be safer and how to protect themselves, especially if they might have an infection.
When did the term STD go from STD to STI?
Oh, I'm really happy you asked me about that. So both are still in existence.
Okay.
So the disease is, you might be able to, anyone who has an infection has an STD. The disease is just like those symptoms or those some type of effects from it, whereas the infection is you're infected with the actual virus or bacteria.
Until you said that, I thought STI sounded better. But
I don't think anything. No, I don't think that's a conversation which is better.
Last week was Public Health.
Either way, we can help with treatment.
Public Health Week last week.
Last week was Public Health Week, so National Week kind of highlighting, public health and all that it does. Last week, we do our stuff every day of the year, but it kind of just brings a light. It was on culture, so really talking about people. Some of the topics for the week of public health last week were things that we as a health department don't necessarily spend a lot of time on, but it really accentuates the, how broad public health can be. They had, there was STI was like Wednesday last week to talk about sexually transmitted. They talked about nutrition. They talked about, community and things like that. But, so things that we do participate in and have, direct programs relating to. But they also, you just mentioned the Violence Summit, violence and the bigger picture of, all of the different social determinants of health and how that really, food insecurity and homelessness and poverty, how those, really do impact public health. And
this week with the beautiful weather, I think everyone has something on their mind about getting healthier. Maybe, because
maybe you tried shorts on for the first time.
Soaking up the vitamin D.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you're supposed to actually go out without sunscreen to get vitamin D for a little while.
Yeah, I don't know about the skin cancer risk and things like that, but I know 15 to 20 minutes is really good. If you're going to be out there for several hours, believe still put on sunscreen, because then I don't really know.
Yeah.
But sunscreen is good overall.
Yeah, but to get a little vitamin D, the sun's the best source for that.
Yeah, it feels
I
good.
think up to your elbows for at least 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
One thing that is nice about the health department is the partnerships that you guys have with the schools and getting young kids familiar with you guys very, very early. How important is it, the partnership with the schools that you guys have?
It's extremely important, and we partner with all the way down from in our SNAP Ed program down to the littles and preschools and the Head Start preschools, all the way up through our high school.
Yeah.
And we have multiple programs that work in different schools. So our health resource advocates are doing things with COVID and and expanding on COVID, but hand washing. I think we had a hand washing. They're doing that kind of thing in the schools. We were doing for Nutrition Month and Reading Month. Well, last month was Reading Month and Nutrition Month. Was it last month that was Nutrition Month?
Yeah.
But so we had not only in the libraries and in the schools doing some reading about hand washing and good hygiene, but we had our WIC area coming in and doing things like healthy eating and the picky eaters conversation, and
One thing that I don't think a lot of people know is the percentage of our county that might qualify for WIC. It's quite large, Matthew.
Yeah, it's very large. We have unusual about 6,000 to 6,500 individuals, that's women and children, infants, on our program in any given year. But really close to about 50 to 60 to, I've even heard estimates up to about 70% of our population, pregnant moms and infants and children, are eligible for WIC benefits.
So there's assistance that clearly people aren't taking advantage of, or maybe don't know that they qualify for.
A lot of people think that they might not qualify, and a lot of the things we hear is they don't want to take away benefits that could go to somebody who needs it more. And the thing is, that's not going to be the case. So if you're eligible for benefits and you sign up with WIC, you're not taking away from somebody who might need it more. It's just a benefit that you're entitled to. And I also like it because it helps stimulate that local economy. Here in the summer, we even get booklets called Project Fresh. I think we talked about it last year, where families can take those booklets to farmers markets, and it's more fruits and vegetables from our local area. So it's a great way to help stimulate the economy here.
I think I just looked at the number for our WIC participants, the 6,500-ish that participate on an annual year. I think it was something like generates $2.7 million worth of money into our local economy at the grocery stores and farmers markets and everywhere where those are able to be used.
That's amazing.
So you mentioned STI, but there is a concern now in Jackson County because the incidence has increased on a couple of STIs. And we know that because you actually at the department do testing.
Right, yeah, we do a lot of testing at our department, and Henry Ford, Center for Family Health, do a lot of testing too. At the health department, we look at everyone who's tested positive, look at trends, and try to get a better understanding of what we can do. There is some good news. Chlamydia is down a little bit here in our community and across the state, but what we're seeing is a slight rise in gonorrhea and a rise in syphilis, which is really kind of outstanding because back closer to 2000 or so, syphilis was very rare, but now we're getting it a lot in heterosexual couples, a lot in pregnant mothers, and we've even had some cases of infants being born with syphilis, which was about unheard of 20 years ago.
Yeah, when you say rare, what was it like 20 years ago?
Just a few times in the U.S. per year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So double digits at least.
Wow.
So
amazing.
Wow. What is expedited partner therapy?
I'm really glad you asked. So this is actually something that's very unique in healthcare and specific to public health. No place else you go into a doctor's office and you have a sore throat and they're like, here's antibiotics for your whole family. But at the sexual health clinic, if somebody comes in and they screen positive for a sexually transmitted infection, and that individual might not want to come to our clinic to get screened too, we can actually send that individual home with antibiotics or call in a script to a pharmacy for that person to pick up antibiotics. That way we can help treat more people in the community that we know may have been exposed.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, people don't want to go in.
And of course, that's not something, people want to scream from the rooftops, right?
Oh, right. And we do it privately too. There's different phone apps and things like that where people can be texted from an anonymous number to say, hey, you might have come into contact with somebody with a sexually transmitted infection. Go pick up an antibiotic order or come see us for testing.
Oh, wow.
That's good to know. And like so many, everyone's health is their private matter, and do so many things to ensure that that remains so. I remember all during COVID, things like the contact tracing.
Oh gosh,
how confidential all of that would be.
That's probably like a swear word in here.
I do a little bit of a flinching when you say contact tracing, but we still do it for other diseases, chicken pox, and we do a lot of contact tracing every time there's those lettuce outbreaks and things too.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of that same process.
I think it's important to note too that at the health department in the sexual health clinic that privacy is important, and it is something that we we will get. It's someone who might not want to go to their doctor where they have a long-standing relationship with, but is a little more comfortable coming to the health department where these are more anonymous people that I might not have to see again.
Yeah.
But when they come here, their confidentiality and that is of utmost importance because we want to be a place where you can come get treated. We can take care of this, but do it in a way that the individual isn't comfortable with, and we can use whatever measures we have for any partners.
How about younger people? Do they have to be accompanied by a parent? What's the age situation there?
If you're under 18, you do not need to be accompanied by a parent.
Okay.
So it's screening. So if somebody hasn't told their parent maybe they're sexually active, they can still be screened to make sure they don't have an infection that's ongoing and they can get treatment for it.
Well, with Public Health Week last week, if everyone did just one thing to improve their health, the whole county, imagine what a difference that would make.
For sure.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What?
On the spot. I absolutely love to walk my dogs. So I get days like this, and even with even when it's chilly, but to get the extended light when the time changes, and I can actually go home and have a quick.
It's not a rush.
Yeah.
Matt, you going to do something?
Absolutely. Eat well, exercise, and get 8 hours of sleep.
Love it.
And you're going to start eating candy.
So much better than me.
I actually, what's funny?
List.
I tried candy last night. I gave up candy for lunch. Tried it again last night. I didn't like it.
Oh wow!
That's a good thing.
It's unbelievable what has happened.
Matthew Budd and Kristen Pluta from the Jackson County Health Department. More of the morning show. Stay tuned.
Take your taste buds for a ride and buckle up a delicious bundle from McDonald's. Get the savory McChicken and a side of small fries for just $3.
Everybody's talking about Apricot Lane Boutique in Jackson's Blake Building. Our clothing is on trend, affordable, and ever-changing to ensure you walk away with something one of a kind. We provide forward trends with a classic style, with a curated collection of well-known brands mixed with new and up-and-coming ones, all of which are high-quality, stylish, and affordable. With limited quantities and new items arriving weekly, you are sure to walk away with something unique. Visit Apricot Lane Boutique Jackson today and step out in style tomorrow. Are you struggling with your mental health? We can help at Michigan Psychological Care, located in Jackson, Michigan. We are here to help strengthen your relationships, your interpersonal connections, and help you find yourself. With options of individual therapy, family and couples, group counseling, psychological evaluations, we are here to help with all your mental health needs. Contact us today to live the life you've always dreamed.
Are you feeling lucky in 2023? With the American One Credit Union Lucky 10 promotion, now through May 31st, we are drawing 2 winners per month to each win 3 loan payments. That's 10 winners total. You can earn an entry with a new or used auto loan or a refinance from another financial institution. For full details and to apply today, visit any branch location or AmericanOneCU.org. Federally insured by the NCUA.
It's time to sign up for the ORS Race Series in the Family Service and Children's Aid 5K Run Walk. And there's a kids run. Starts 8:30 at middle school at Parkside on April 29th. The ORS Race Series is brought to you by JTV, Experience Jackson, Fortress Cafe, and M&K Jetting. M&K was started by Mark and Chris Konopacki. Probably mostly Chris, if you ask me. But thanks to them for being great sponsors of the ORS Race Series. The Michigan Theater has Thursday is member movie night. It is free. And have you ever heard of this movie?
Moon Age Daydream?
Yeah, I haven't. I've never heard of that. Huh? It's a 2022 documentary film.
David Bowie.
Yeah, about David Bowie. So, and that is at 7 o'clock tonight, Thursday.
Next on the show, we're happy to welcome from Napoleon Lawn and Leisure, sales manager and business partner, David Ellison. Morning, David.
Good morning.
Morning.
We're talking about Ron Ellison's
my
birthday tomorrow.
What a
Guess
small
what?
world.
David is Ron's son.
Guilty.
Guilty. Yeah, that's
guilty. Yes.
Yeah. So what do you get that man for his 70th birthday?
That's a very good question. I've got nothing at this point.
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
How about something? A new John Deere.
I would take him golfing, but he's a little laid up at the moment.
Yeah, he is. He's off. He's off right now. So it is deer season.
It is deer season.
You guys are the outfitter. Tell us about what you guys have.
So next week, the week of the 17th, we are having our customer appreciation open house.
Okay.
So we're having parts, like service parts, discounts all week, 10% off, maintenance things. And then Friday and Saturday, we have Dahlenbergers coming in.
Ooh.
They'll be there from 11 to 2 on Saturday and 11 to 6 on Friday. We also have chainsaw chains are going to be buy one, get one half off. Just kind of a way to give back to our customers to show the appreciation, all the loyalty and support they've given us.
And you've got a connection to Justin Dahlenberg.
We do. So Kyle, one of the other business partners, is Justin's brother-in-law. And so it kind of, I think it actually started as a joke. We were getting ready, planning our open house, and we used to do all the food ourselves. So prepping it, getting the showroom cleaned out, setting up tables and chairs, and I think we just joked that we should have Justin cater it. And Justin was getting into food trucks and all that, and that's how it started. So
perfect. Well, I know I'll be there. Tell me about kind of like the chainsaw and trimmer sales. I mean, the storms that we had, just insane, right?
It was crazy. And actually, I think the second storm, the snow, did more damage than the ice did initially. Chainsaw sales the last 2 months have been crazy.
Yeah.
But we've got them when people need them. We have a very good distributor that when we do have a big storm like that, they keep a reserve stock.
Mm-hmm.
So in the middle of that storm, Kyle was reordering, and our distributor got them to us the next day, 2 days, and we were able to keep our customers going. And so,
Dave, we were talking about the move to electric vehicles. Is John Deere getting into the electrics?
John Deere just released a residential battery-powered zero-turn.
Oh, wow.
You cannot come into the store and see it. Mm-hmm. You have to check it out online. You actually have to order it online, but then your order would come to us, and we would be your delivering and servicing dealer.
Nothing runs like a Deere. It's the gold standard.
It is.
It's amazing, your inventory. Your showroom, it's unbelievable how much you have.
It's a beautiful building, and obviously you guys redid it a handful of years ago, but it's gorgeous.
we are likely to get some more storms. You want a generator? Everyone wants a generator now, right?
Well, they want power when the power goes out. So,
what about the XUVs? We've seen some in this B-roll here. Are the Gator XUVs? Those are popular. Aren't
they are very popular, and we can't get enough of them right now. That's a problem.
Yeah.
But yes, they are something that a lot of people, once they have it, they don't realize how much they're actually going to use it.
Right.
Yep.
I would like one. I've always wanted a Gator.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, they're fun to
I've always had a friend with one.
Right.
But I've always wanted one. I don't think I have enough property. What do you think?
You don't have enough property.
No, I think it'd be fun.
It doesn't matter how much property.
I could drive the Gator down to your sister's house.
You could.
And pick up Anna and drive her back. I mean, there's so many things you can do with the Gator.
Well, they do come in handy. I mean, if you have one, it's
yeah,
like
they
that.
are. And I'm just, I was thinking with all the, just something simple homeowner would use it for, just transporting all the limbs out of there.
Picking up your limbs and sticks after a storm, getting your mail, taking the trash out.
Oh, yeah.
The list goes on.
Can you imagine if I got the mail in mine? I would do it. I definitely would.
People do it.
Now, you guys, everything you sell, you service.
We service. That's kind of, we pride ourselves on that. If we're not going to take it home and use it, we don't sell it. So, and we service everything right there. It doesn't go out to another facility. And we test run everything before we
really good to
hand it over to you. So,
you know what else is popular? John Deere equipment, of course, but the John Deere merch.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yep.
There's a lot of merch.
Well, like the hats.
Yes, hats, shirts, hoodies.
Yeah. You guys, do you still have even the models in there?
Yep, the toys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
toys have changed over the years. They're not what they used to be, but we still carry them. The kids don't care.
Right.
The kids aren't there to collect them. They're there to play with them.
Right.
So.
Well, this is the time of year people are getting their equipment ready for the season, and people might need parts and service. No.
Right. Now is the time. Next week, get 10% off service parts. So
that's great. Yep. Tell us when the food truck's going to be there again.
So Friday from 11 to 6, and then Saturday 11 to 2.
Oh, a 2-day food truck.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. Well, I hope Justin's actually there too.
He's a customer also.
Oh, yeah.
So he comes to us with a problem. We try to offer a solution. So.
He actually butchers animals on his front lawn.
No, that's not what he does.
Not for the restaurant, for personal.
No, he does not.
And what a nice neighborhood you're in. Napoleon, what a lot of growth happening right now along M50.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of nice investment.
A couple new restaurants.
Yeah, it is nice. Do you guys get any people stopping from that are in for the races ever? Do you ever do
that? Not as much as we used to. It was a big deal. Actually, Faster Horses is bigger for us for generators. But the NASCAR races were a big weekend for us.
Cool. Well, it is Employee Appreciation Week at Napoleon Lawn and Leisure. And again, Dahlenberger's food truck and great sales. Dave Ellison, thanks so much for being with us.
It's good being here.
From Napoleon Lawn and Leisure, Dave Ellison. More of the morning show right after this break.
It's coming, winter, and those dry, itchy skin blues. The good news? Farm Suds is now open in downtown Jackson, and we have the skin products you need to breeze into spring like winter never happened. All of our products are formulated and whipped up right on site using high-quality natural ingredients. Products like soap made the old-fashioned way, with milk from a local farm, body butter, face serum, dog shampoo, plastic-free zero-waste bathroom and kitchen products, and so much more. We're located at 229 South Mechanic Street, right next to Busy Bee Cafe in downtown Jackson, or in Chelsea, a few doors north of the Common Grill. We can't wait to meet your skin.
Hi, this is Dave from Hammond Hardware, and I have Tyler here. We're going to be here this weekend doing live demonstrations of all the Milwaukee tools, all the outdoor power equipment, the chainsaws, the trimmers, the all-in-one attachment. You'll come down and see it all. You'll get to cut wood with us. Raffles and all kinds of deals, including battery and accessory deals. Come on down. Saturday, April 15th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come and join us at Hammond Hardware, the corner of Prospect and MLK, Jackson.
Your new ride is waiting for you at Avenue Auto. We've been giving Jackson great deals on pre-owned vehicles for 27 years. With 80 or more vehicles on the lot, each with a free warranty, we're your family-owned and operated choice in Jackson.
Tecumseh Center for the Arts is celebrating 38 years of bringing high-caliber shows during our national touring season. You can also enjoy local talent and performing artists like Tecumseh Youth Theater, TCA Big Band, and Vocal Airs. Snacks and beverages are provided at each show with a great selection of spirits to make your night out more relaxing. TCA is the perfect venue for your wedding, event, or professional use. To find out about show dates or order tickets online, go to thetca.org, and remember, it's all here at Tecumseh Center for the Arts.
Now is Extreme's Ram Make the Switch event. Did you know you can custom order a new Ram for less than buying one, and you'll have it in 10 to 12 weeks? Also, have you seen the new Jeep lineup? Lease prices are great this month. Finally, the Extreme buying team would like to purchase your vehicle. Extreme pays top market value. It's easy, safe, and you get paid on the spot. Visit Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Jackson or online at extremedodge.com.
Hi, I'm Tim Horsch, founder and owner of the Loyal Handyman General Contracting. For over 25 years, our respected firm has specialized in high-end design, renovation, and new builds. From conception to completion, we handle the entire project, giving our clients the peace of mind that the renovation will be completed efficiently and beautifully. Our award-winning designs are magnificent showpieces. One-of-a-kind craftsmanship from a one-of-a-kind firm. Let us create your dreams.
The Center for Family Health School Health Centers are now all open, and they're open to serve you, and you don't just have to be a student. They serve anyone. And if you're feeling stressed, need a physical, want to learn more about your health, or the reason most people go, if you're feeling sick, all are welcome. Northwest Community Health Center, Jackson High, Northeast, and Parkside. The Center for Family Health has been opening the door to healthcare for all for more than 30 years.
Chris Perandi's Stunt Dog Experience is coming back to Jackson College. Great show, perfect entertainment for the whole family. Kids love this. And after the show, Chris and his team bring the dogs out into the lobby for photo ops.
Paw prints.
Paw prints, yeah, autographed paw prints. They have merch. It's a really cool event. And they've got special pricing for kids. In fact, everyone is special pricing. It's a good deal. Get your tickets now, and we will see you at Potter Center Sunday, April 23rd. 2 shows, noon and 4 p.m.
Well, we've talked about him and this company a lot over the last few months, and here to join us on set is the owner of Professional Tree Care, Chad Fox. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing really well.
Yeah, Andy raves about all the things you've been able to do at his yard, particularly after the storm.
Well, I got to tell you this one thing. This one thing that happened. So, Chad and his team were up at a neighbor's house up in our neighborhood and saw that I had a pile of nastiness, and came by, chipped them for me, got rid of it, made it look like I actually went to the effort to call, and I told my wife, oh yeah, yep, I called. They're on their way over, all taken care of, without even calling.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. But the storm was just nuts, and I think I might have been one of your first calls.
Yeah, we were there early in the morning, and we ended up leaving your house and going up the road to Corey Mays and seeing he had a big branch down. So
yeah, you had people who couldn't get out of their driveway. Talk a little bit about what happens to all these trees during these storms.
Yeah, so the storm we had was a once in a lifetime event.
Yeah.
I mean, the temperature has to be perfect, those couple degrees. Yeah. But we had a lot of calls for, people trapped in their driveways wanting to get that cleared. And we took over 300 calls in the first 3 days.
That's amazing.
And then we get hit with that snowstorm, the next week, and that kind of compounded everything. So,
had you seen a situation like this where the limbs just kind of kept falling and falling and falling?
Man, look at that.
I know, that's all day happening, right?
Yeah, yep. So that tree right there that's on Clark Lake. It's one of my customers. The whole top of that broke out and kind of broke the landscape below. So
wow,
kind of showing off the lift there, the versatility of getting through really tight quarters down there. So
yeah, and you guys, you have unique and special equipment to be able to handle all this stuff. And none of this stuff the homeowner should try.
No, you see those videos.
Oh, the guys with the two people cutting down a redwood, and then where does it fall? On top of them or the car or the house? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, trees and ladders don't mix. So.
What is it about the time of year? Because are the trees more brittle because it's frozen or what?
Yeah, so during that ice storm, that event, the trees, they're a lot more brittle with the ice on there. So you touch them with a chainsaw and they just explode. There's no hinge there. So
I had you guys out before winter to do kind of your cleanup, maintenance, trimming. I'm wondering what my property would have looked like had that not happened. It made me realize how important some of that stuff is, and it's important to call you guys because you can get stuff that's creeping toward the house already and prevent possible future damage.
Yep, so we did visit a couple of customers that we did trim the past few months before the storm, and they had very minimal stuff. A couple sticks here and there, nothing broken. So
you guys were at Christoph's recently.
Yeah, that was a fun job.
They had tell us about what happened over at Christoph's.
Yeah, so they had a mulberry tree that tipped over from the riverbank, and very limited access. We had like 3 feet, so we ended up bringing the crane in, setting it up in the back of the parking lot there. Reached over the building. We put a climber on the end of the ball and kind of put him on top of the tree and rigged it all off, and no damage. But it was a fun job for sure.
Yeah, very creative solution.
Yep.
A lot of damage out at Clark Lake. From that storm too.
Yes, a lot. We're still cleaning up Clark Lake, so.
So now that people are kind of, there's a lot of people still probably assessing their yard and things like that. What about just, okay, we got to get rid of this tree. You guys, tree removal, no problem for you guys. That's.
Yep. That's one of our specialties. Yeah. So we're trying to get more into the plant healthcare. Trying to do more of the treating for diseases and stuff like that going forward. But removal is definitely, our specialty.
Are we seeing any certain trees with disease issues in Jackson County?
No, so oak wilt is a big thing right now. The April 1st was the deadline to trim your oaks, and then we kind of want to wait until fall to hit those. So trying to get a list going for fall and winter to trim the oaks, but oak wilt's the biggest thing, and it's not really a big thing like it is in Ann Arbor or Detroit. I mean, they get hit. They've got hot zones over there where they can really destroy the oak trees. So,
yeah, remember the Dutch elm disease that wiped out pretty much the whole species.
Yep.
You ever accidentally throw something in the chipper that wasn't a tree?
I've seen people do that
on purpose.
No, if there's maybe someone had one of those wind chimes accidentally on the branch and it got thrown in and just.
I've seen a lot of Christmas lights go through.
Christmas lights, yeah.
We do the Boy Scouts every year. We trip up all the Christmas trees for them. And
that's nice.
Yeah, a couple guys will show up with a tree full of Christmas lights. So.
A big ham. I'd like to see a big ham go into it.
A big ham? Yeah, well, you're one of those people who puts the Christmas tree out with the lights on by the road.
No.
Yes.
No, once.
Yeah. Actually, at our old house, we had a stack of Christmas trees. Remember?
Well, I told the kids that, we would take the trees out into the back and replant them. And I said, when it turns nice, we'll have this tree we'll have reborn. And every year you believe that, right?
Every year I drag the tree out back to my, so just a
they don't
pile of dead pines. No, they don't. No, they don't. Highly recommend you, and can't thank you enough for all. You got me through a lot this winter for sure. So. You don't realize how stranded you can be when an event like that happens. It's amazing.
Who else is on your team that helps with your services?
So I've got Pat O'Dowd helps with my marketing on the side, and then my wife, she takes all the phone calls. So if you call and get a quote, she's taking care of the phone call and kind of getting things going for me. And then my dad worked for me for a long time doing estimates, and then I've got a couple guys that have been with me for 15 years. So.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yep.
Good team over at Professional Tree Care. Chad, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Chad Fox from Professional Tree Care. More of the morning show right after this quick break.
With over 16,000 completed Sonneborn smiles, Dr. Sonneborn is the most experienced orthodontist in the region. We work hand in hand with every dental practice for your convenience and confidence. The staff of Dr. Sonneborn's office is trained to provide efficient, high-quality care. We strive to make each and every visit as pleasant as possible, working towards your dream smile. We take pride in our training, and the care we provide is second to none. Visit our welcoming staff and atmosphere, where we focus not only on teeth, but faces and smiles too. Over 30 years as Jackson's most experienced and trusted orthodontist. Visit us today at 1415 West Argyle Street in Jackson, or our second location in Battle Creek.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
You need a plumber? From leak repairs to new construction. Grimes Plumbing Company. Licensed and insured, proudly serves the Jackson area with fast, reliable service. No hot water, drains clogged? Call Grimes Plumbing today, proudly serving Jackson County.
At Windy Hill Creations, our goal is to put the fun in personal and home decor. We have the finest floral designers, furniture painters, repurposed artisans, and much more to design and create amazing, one-of-a-kind pieces for you. We know that you may not know exactly what you're looking for, but we'll help you steer your vision in the right direction. Also, check out our fresh floral section with new bouquets displayed daily. You're sure to find the perfect gift for someone special at Windy Hill Creations in Jackson.
Feeling accepted and liking going to school was something I didn't have before Da Vinci. Finding my place here was easy. I've never felt like I had to fit a mold. I'm free to be myself and step outside the box. My favorite part of being a Da Vinci student is exploring my talents and discovering what makes me unique. Robotics, art, math, basketball, ROTC. It's what makes you, you. It's what makes you fit at Da Vinci. Learn more about Da Vinci Student Center education at davincinow.org.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. What do you have planned this weekend? It's your wife's birthday.
Yeah, it's your mom's birthday.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you get mom anything?
Well, I can't say. I'm going to do what Brandon usually does. He always says, I can't say in case they're watching.
That's a good idea. I can't say in case they're watching. I normally would run right next door to Dupuy.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's right next door the Blessed Nest.
I know. I could do that too.
Yeah.
You know, I think last Mother's Day I did a Blessed Nest gift card for Mom and Stephanie. So they were able to pick out their own thing.
A lot of downtown shopping.
So much to do down here.
Yeah. Experiences, that's what people like.
Well, sometimes. I mean, you don't want to necessarily book their calendar without seeing their calendar. Does that make sense?
Right, because they might
have something planned.
That happened to us once. We
Right.
got a murder mystery.
And
we couldn't go. We had
because you had other plans.
Yeah.
Right.
But the Tiki Sam's Pizza School, that's a good thing.
Oh, that is a good idea. Yeah, that is. Hey, join Bart later at 1 o'clock. Lieutenant Tedrick Gibbs will be here. Bart's interview with Roz White from the Wharton Center musical. How was that? Was that good?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
It's going to be an awesome show.
Jennifer Scanlon will be here. Craig Curtis and Jeffrey Brewster from Veritas. It's the Hunter's Ball. We'll be talking about that. And Steve Tucker from the Michigan Theater will be here. That's all this afternoon at 1 o'clock. Join us on Monday. Rachel Buchanan and Kim Conant will have students from Columbia Central High School and author and upcoming conference presenter Robin Shear. All that coming up Monday. That's all for today. We'll see you at 1 o'clock.
Today on Food Circus, we're heading to a new local favorite. In